morning, friends. I'm Asan Karim. I'm a Chicago-based entrepreneur coming to you today from Costa Rica. I've made a few videos explaining why I'm here, a few things a few of the things that I'm doing here. Today, I would like to talk to you about having an online presence and the topic of creating content. Content is something that we should all create, whether we're brand new entrepreneurs or if we're somebody who have been in business for decades. It's important to share our knowledge with others, but also it's important to show others our skills and expertise. So I would like to talk to you about different ways you can create content and share on various platforms. So let's say you're a business owner and you provide some type of service to others. Good morning. If you're a business owner and you're providing service to others and you're the expert in your field, certainly you should be writing, I believe, on a daily basis. Now, you may choose not to publish on a daily basis, but just to write, to have the peace of mind, the clarity, in terms of services you provide, the competition you have, what's new in your industry, all the things that you're keeping up with. I believe you should be recording it in a journal for yourself, just so that you can process your thoughts. And it doesn't have to be anything super organized. Just gather your thoughts in a journal and then go back and you can decide to then take parts of it. So once you have some type of a repository where you have your daily thoughts, then you can certainly fine-tune what you do. If you're a lawyer, for example, in a certain field, let's say you practice real estate law, then your clients may want to find you. They may do a Bing search or a Google search, and they will come across hundreds of results, but what stands you apart? If you write daily content, then you're more likely to be on the search engine's radar, because your website gets indexed, and as people search for key terms, your writing and your topics may match the terms, and your articles are likely to come up, And once somebody views it, reads it, they'll find it useful, and then they'll have a way to contact you. And Google's algorithm is not known to the public. However, there are many factors, and writing daily useful content is one of the factors in the algorithm, certainly. So now that you have a way to process your thoughts, process your knowledge in a journal, you can organize it in a Google Doc or a Word doc. For our purposes today, I'll say we'll use a Google Doc. Google Doc is part of the Google Suites, Google Apps. So when you get a free Gmail account, then within that Gmail, you have many different apps you have access to. So email is one of them, Google Drive is another, Google Photos is another, and there are many others. But in order for you to access Google Docs, which is equivalent to Microsoft Word, you go into Google Drive. And then you click on the plus sign and you can start a doc. It's free and it's easy to use. So I often recommend to my clients to use that platform. And you can create a folder structure to keep things organized. What I suggest to you is write down 12 major themes, one for each month of the year. Within the theme, you can then break it down into 4 different categories. Each category may have multiple articles. So if you choose each category and break it down into 5 to 7 different topics or titles, there you have it. Now you have a shell or a structure to create 365 different articles potentially. Now, that's very ambitious and it's hard to do, but it's doable. Again, no one says you have to write 800 words or 1,000 words per article. You choose what you're comfortable with. If you decide you want to write 400 word useful, super useful articles, so be it. Now the key, I believe, is to make those articles and the content useful for your audience. And do research your audience to find out the things that they are looking for, things that they're struggling with, and write about those, but also give them some case studies. Provide some stories along the way. And people like to hear from other people, so making it personal, making it relatable is all part of the process, in my opinion. So what I would suggest to you is have that structure. You could even, another way to look at it is create 52 folders, one for each week of the year. For each week, have a folder, and then within that folder have 7 docs. Each of those docs, give it a title. So it's nice to have those overarching themes, so that way you know for the certain month what theme you would like to talk about. So for example, in my industry, where I'm trying to help you, the entrepreneur, I'll just kind of from my memory give you some examples. So one theme would be just starting and setting up an online business. Within that theme, I could have four major categories. One would be creating your business idea. Another would be validating your business idea. The third would be reaching out to 6 to 10 potential customers. And fourth would be creating an online platform where people can engage with you, where you can collect people's emails, where you can write your articles. So right there, I have a theme for the month, but also 4 categories for each week of the month. Within each week, then I can break it down into 7 short articles. So let's say I take the category of validating my business idea. So in order to validate your business idea, you need to first come up with your skills and strengths. Another would be to do market research to find out. So each of these would be a topic that you write about. So your skills and strengths would be one. Another would be what are some demands out there, or some pain points. You could write an article about that. Then looking at the market research and finding 6 to 10 people, provide them a product or a service you're thinking of, and give them a survey. Collect data. Once you've done that, you may want to do some testing. Create your various packages and see what resonates with them. Another topic would be doing customer interviews, where you're meeting with customers over Zoom or in person and collect data. So as you can see, you can take a theme and you can break it down further. So writing content can be enjoyable. You can make it enjoyable, and it can go on forever. Creating content is one of the critical and most important things on online presence, because pretty much everything else on your website could stay about the same. On your website, you could have About Me page, your portfolio of work, testimonials from your customers, contact me page. If you have a physical address of your business, then you could put that there as well. You could have some images to show who you are, who your team members are, if you have team members. But the blog or the articles section, or you could call it blog, articles, news, it's really up to you. That part of the site should have regular content. I just gave you some ideas of how you can possibly create daily content. Now, you certainly don't have to create daily. You could do 3 times a week, or you could do weekly. I would recommend at least once a week. More if you can make it happen. But what I would say is make a start. It does not have to be perfect. I think if you're going for perfection, that will create barriers for you. You'll make it harder for yourself. So as long as it's good enough, go with it. You can always come back and make updates to it. Another thing, the last thing I want to say in this video is that look at your entrepreneurial journey as an experiment. No entrepreneurs have ever done everything perfectly. It's never happened, and it's not meant to happen, because life has unexpected twists and turns, and we go with it. We try to adjust, we try to thrive by embracing change. So these are some thoughts that I would like to share with you from the beaches of Costa Rica. I hope that this was useful to you. If it was, please subscribe to my channel, provide a like to this video, and I'm committed to you, the entrepreneur who, like me, has his or her challenges, but looks at it as an experiment to keep going and try to add value. So if you're somebody like me, I support you. And share in the comment section what you're trying to do, what your goals are, and myself and my community members will do our best to try and help you. Again, my name is Hassan Karem. I'm a Chicago-based entrepreneur. Today I'm here in Costa Rica, and thank you for watching this video. I will see you next time.